I like this palette, but I'm not 100% sure about it yet. I kind of have a few questions. Do you really need it? Is this comparable to like a 350 palette or like the 39A? Like, did they just move the shadows around in a cute way? Are we getting the same thing? Okay, so we are going back into this Morphe 35G palette, you guys. There's just so many colors in here that I just like, I'm literally just staring at it right now. And I'm like, I don't know where to begin. But to keep it simple, or to start, we're gonna go in with, last time we used this as our transition color. I want something a little closer to my skin. So we're gonna see how this color right here looks on my skin. I'll put the color either in the description box or on the screen. I did notice when I was looking on the website, these have some really cute names. Yeah, this is what we're looking for. This is kind of like an orangey transition color. The other one was very like toasted and like almost pinky against my skin, but this is the transition color I'm looking for. So we're just gonna go ahead and just go all out and blend in. I feel like I don't put enough product on my brush the first time, so that's why I'm constantly digging back into the palette. But I'd rather build up to a nice color than like have way too much color on my eye and be like, oh shoot. I'm gonna blend this in very nicely. And I already prepped and primed my eyes, guys. Okay, so that's looking good. Do the same on this side. And this is the Morphe 433 brush. I was looking for it yesterday when I was at the Morphe store, but I couldn't find it. So I'll probably just order this online or try to go somewhere else and find a similar one. Just really making sure I'm taking my time and kind of swirling it around, getting deep. But this is the perfect transition color if you have skin tone like mine. And there's just so many to play around with, so that's why I'm really liking this palette already. We keep digging into there to make sure we get it nice and blended. In the last video, I didn't edit too much of, you know, the blending out because I wanted you guys to see that it doesn't take 45 seconds to put eyeshadow on. Like, it actually takes a good maybe 10 to 15 minutes for some people. So I know on like Instagram and stuff, we see people do their whole face in a minute, but that's just not realistic. And I don't want, you know, maybe if you're new to makeup or you don't wear makeup a lot, I don't want you to like try to do your makeup in 5 minutes and be like, why does it look bad? I'm not saying you couldn't do your makeup good in 5 minutes, but I digress. Okay, so I find that when I go in with a little extra, like an extra transition color, it makes my looks come out better, or just more of a contrast. So we're going to go in, I'm debating between this one and this one, but because we're trying to get a bronze look, I think we're gonna go in with this one and just keep, is that lighter? No, it's darker. And we're just gonna keep trying to build up into a darker look. I think this one's definitely lighter. Yeah, and this brush is not cutting it. Okay, so that one didn't cut it. Okay, so we're gonna actually go in with this one right here. See how this looks. You guys can see it. So this is kind of going back to like a pinky look against my skin tone, like a reddish look, which I wasn't really going for. So I'm not gonna do too much of this. Nice to have, but I feel like I want a darker color against in my eye. Okay, so for the fun part, the shimmers, guys, there's so many options. I'm gonna take this e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush. I got this in a winter set, and let's just go ahead. This orange is like speaking to me, so I think we're gonna build on this orange, but we're gonna start off with I'm gonna start off with this one right here. And that one is called Island Life. Ooh, this is really pretty. I'm having trouble like, it's not too much trouble. It's not going straight on, like you do have to dig into it a little bit to get the color. Maybe I need concealer or a wet makeup sponge or a wet makeup brush, but it's definitely showing up, and it's really, really pretty. Let's get a little closer for you guys. Okay, so I only want to do half of the lid with that because I want to go in with this orange here to finish off the lid. I don't know if it's this brush or if I should just be using my fingers, but I'm having trouble getting it to show up. There it is. I think you definitely want to use your fingers for this. I was kind of expecting this orange to be much brighter. So what we're going to do on this side is put some concealer down and see if it makes it any more vibrant. This is Ruby Kisses Pure Mineral Concealer, and apply it to the whole lid. And I'm just taking very little so I can kind of just blend it in myself. I'm just going to take a damp beauty sponge and just lightly go against it. Very, very lightly. There, because we still want some of the stickiness from the concealer, so the eyeshadow will adhere to it. And we're gonna go back in. Let's try a different brush this time. Maybe it was the brush. Same colors though, but a different brush. We're gonna take this one. This is definitely showing up more with this smaller brush and with this concealer. Okay, just a little bit more. Okay, and then we're just gonna flip the brush and go on with this orange. It's kind of crazy how, I guess they're kind of not too far off from each other, but I was expecting this orange to be way more orange, and I didn't get that on this eye. They're almost like the same color. I wonder if that's where they put them separate from each other. But they're literally almost coming out the same color. Bless you. It's like sticking to my concealer up there. Okay, we're gonna go back in with my finger for this one and see if we can bring it to life. Okay, I mean, it's definitely much better with the concealer, but I'm kind of shocked. Like, I wanted a little bit more of a contrast between these two, and they look like the same color. Like, let's go in a little bit more with this on this side. Yeah, I'm a little shocked because they literally just look like the same color. Let's swatch them, shall we? Okay, blinding. Ooh. And then we're gonna swatch this one right next to it. They're very, very similar. This one is definitely more orange, but they're pretty similar. Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna go back and play with this some more because I definitely want a little bit more of a contrast. So we're just gonna go in with this super dark brown right here. Okay, now this is Heat Wave. Just gonna go in here. Is it dark though? Oh yeah. Let's get it right into here and then really build it up over here. We're gonna do the same on this side, so just a little bit into the crease. Nice and blended, and then a lot in our little V over here. I don't know if I like this, how this is coming out. Maybe with the full face. So we're just gonna go back in with our original transition shade up here. Gotta just blend everything out so that it's nice and seamless. And then, I don't know guys, I feel like something is still missing. So I'm gonna go in because I really wanted like that ombre-y look. So we're gonna go in with this color right here. Okay, here we go. This is more of what I was looking for right here. Go on top. Now it's like a triple eyeshadow look. Okay, I'm definitely liking this color too. This is giving me like super bronzy African queen looks right now. Now we're just gonna go back over with this orange again. Okie doke. Alrighty. Okay, so far I really like how this eyeshadow look came out. I need to apply some eyeliner and mascara though to really make it come together, but I think this is probably one of my better looking eyeshadow looks, and I think this is definitely more bronzy like you guys asked for. Everyone was like, well, not everyone, probably like 2 people were like, we asked for bronze and you gave us smoky. So just wanted to show the palette is versatile. But let me go ahead and finish putting on my face. Lately I've been reaching for my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in the color Mocha 360. This, of course, you guys know is a staple in pretty much everybody's drugstore routine. I feel like everyone has a $6 everyone has a $6 foundation. Okay guys, now I am gonna go in with a new color I've never used from Maybelline Fit Me. This is the color Hazelnut. This is really pretty. Okay, so next we're gonna go in with this Almay Smart shade in the color medium, which you guys, I probably should have a darker powder too, but this is just what I like. Okay, that's what I like to see. Okay, so now that my concealer and foundation is on, I'm gonna go underneath my eye with this palette again, just to make the colors pop. I'm gonna go put on some eyeliner and mascara. I really don't like doing that on camera because I'm a little slow at it, but I will be right back. Okay guys, so we have the eyeliner and mascara on. I will link below what I use. I'm gonna go in with my Black Radiance True Complexion Dark to Medium contour palette. I'm super excited to pick up the deep palette that they have, but for now we will just go in with this one. When I was at the Morphe store, I did see the rest of the bronze collection, but I was like, I have so much stuff at home that I just can't. So we're gonna go ahead and contour away my cheek area, and then we're gonna go ahead and do up here. Let's see what I'm doing right here, just trying something different. I feel like the light hits this part of my skin. So that is done. Now we're gonna go in with some blush, you guys. I'm gonna use Always Spicy by e.l.f. I cannot find this at Target. I can only find it at the e.l.f. store. I'm gonna go in with Rodeo Drive. It's a pressed pigment from Morphe, and just put it right above my blush and my contour. Of course, our lip color. So when I was at the Morphe store, I feel like that's all I've been saying. Morphe. The Morphe store in Burbank is actually really nice. It's the only Morphe store I've ever been to. Actually, I think I might have been to the one in Rancho Cucamonga. But I really like it. So when I was there, I went ahead and picked up this color Crush. I have no idea what this is gonna look like. I was being cheap and I didn't want to buy a full lip color, so I was like, a lip liner will do. Ooh, it's very pinky. I thought this was gonna be way darker. Lesson learned. Lesson freaking learned. Alright guys, so what I went and picked up out of my collection was this color Chocolate Cherries by Too Faced. It's one of their melted liquified longwear lipsticks. I am gonna go in with my True Match L'Oreal powder. I really do like this lip color for this final look. I gave you guys a super bronzy look for this beautiful Morphe 35G Bronze Goals. I feel like we ran into a little bit of trouble with some of the colors as far as like expectation versus my reality. Maybe I shouldn't have been expecting so much. I like this palette, but I'm not 100% sure about it yet. So we'll still do a couple more looks. It's just so diverse and you can actually do a lot with it. I kind of have a few questions. Like, if you're like me and have been buying Morphe palettes over and over again because you watch way too much YouTube and, you know, you're constantly on Instagram and you see Morphe everywhere, I'm kind of curious, like, is this comparable to like a 350 palette or like the 39A? Like, I have those palettes, so I just want to know, like, did they just move the shadows around in a cute way? Are we getting the same thing? I know it's not the same exact thing, but I don't know if you guys absolutely have to go out and buy this yet. I like it. I think it's really pretty, but I just get skeptical, you guys. Sometimes I buy so many of these eyeshadow palettes that I end up not using, and I'm like, do you really need it? I really don't know. To be honest, I think I could have got this look with a Morphe 350 palette. So I'm gonna have to try another look, like what's specifically for this palette, because this is very basic. So we're gonna try this palette again. You're like, girl, get it right. But I actually like digging in the same palette over and over again. I think it's very different for YouTube because we're constantly having tons and tons of different palettes like thrown down our throats basically. Next time I use this palette, I will definitely be, you know, probably going into like these greenish shades right here. These are kind of appealing to me, and then probably do something like a little bit more pinky, you know. I really wanted to step back and give you guys the bronze look you asked for. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see next. So currently right now, as of like March 2nd, it was sold out online, so you have to buy it in store. But when it becomes available again, I want to, you know, have been able to review it enough and show you guys enough eye looks so you can decide like if you absolutely need to go out and get this palette, or if it's just another palette that you really don't need because you can use these same colors from a palette you already have. So I don't know, I might be, you know, a little skeptical, or I don't want to say cynical, but I am guilty of having one too many Morphe palettes that I don't use. So I just want to be transparent and say I'm not sure if you absolutely need it. It's really pretty. I'm happy I got it. If you like collecting palettes, absolutely pick it up. But if you think this is going to be something that you've never seen before, I'm not sure yet. I think honestly, maybe that'll be my next video, is comparing this to a Morphe 350 palette or another. I have Morphe 350, 39A, 3502, Jaclyn Hill, and one more Morphe palette. So let me know if you guys want to see me compare this against one of them so we can know, like, do you actually need to go and pick this one up? I love it though, so far. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Let me know what you guys want to see other than Morphe eyeshadow palettes, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.